Can someone just stab me with a million needles right about now? Because this is honestly getting ridiculous with this insane woman. So let's just get this over with. What's up, bitches? Cringe. So, it's no surprise that the activist mommy is nothing but a fear-mongering crazy woman who will stop at nothing to spread her BS. So recently, she decided to join a group that is against sex education. Yeah, because you know, we can't have our kids learning about how to have safe sex. We got to enforce our beliefs down their damn throat and act so damn shocked when they end up pregnant. But let's just get this video over with.
Hi guys, my name is Elizabeth. I'm the mother of 10 children.
And God help those 10 kids. Because I am just sure that they are subjugated to a whole bunch of indoctrination bullshit that is given by you.
And I actually homeschool my children. We're not a part of the public school system, but I am a taxpayer.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Congratulations.
No one fucking cares.
And I pay quite generously through my property taxes to fund public schooling.
Oh yeah, all those taxes going to the horrors of public school. Oh no, kids are being taught things that I don't like. Quick, someone get me my cross.
And there is a grassroots movement of parents that are increasingly alarmed about the pornographic, gender-bending sex education that is being foisted upon our kids' innocent minds in public schools.
Pornographic, gender-bending sex education. Yes, last time I checked, sex education doesn't actually show pornography or does any gender-bending stuff in their classes. But then what the hell do I know? I just only took sexual education when I was in high school.
Children in elementary, middle, and high school are not only learning how to masturbate themselves, but how to masturbate others.
First of all, masturbation is a completely normal thing. I mean, what? Do you think if you touch yourself, God's gonna zap you with lightning and the devil's just gonna drag you to the pits of hell simply because you freaking touched yourself? And second of all, show me proof where kids are being taught how to masturbate in sex ed class. I'm waiting.
How to perform anal sex, oral sex, being told that sex is fun and it's no big deal to have sex. Kids are being taught in sex ed to question their own gender.
Okay, first of all, this is completely BS. First of all, what you completely fail to add in there, because you know it goes against your narrative that sexual education is evil. What they are teaching is how to have safe sex. You know, how to prevent against STDs and AIDS. Second of all, teachers aren't saying sex is no big deal. When you posted that little screenshot of that saying, what you failed to realize is that that saying is from a role-play script. My God, you're an idiot. And thirdly, one case in Indiana doesn't mean that it is happening everywhere.
Look, this sex ed crap does not represent the vast majority of values of parents who have their children in public schools today.
And you represent parents of students in public schools today? You represent them. You, the woman that supports anti-gay bakeries, the woman that wants to take everyone back to the ways of the 1950s, the woman that even supported Roy Moore. Yeah, okay, crazy lady.
Yet many of you do not know this is taking place right under your noses. Did you know that public school administrators have been caught lying, claiming that they do not participate in this kind of sex ed, and then the parents find out after the fact that their kids' minds have been raped with this kind of information?
Oh no! Kids' minds have been raped because they're being taught how to have safe sex that will ultimately prevent against STDs and AIDS! Oh no, whatever shall we do? They're being mind raped because they're being taught that masturbation is totally a normal thing, and that if you do it, it's not the end of the freaking world. Mind rape. Mind rape. Yeah, mind rape. Jesus Christ. I say If anyone actually buys into your crap, it is having their mind raped. Hell, if they even have a freaking mind to begin with.
Some of you are assuming that you know what's going on in the public school and that you can opt your child out of this type of graphic sex education that does not comport with your values. Wrong. Something called comprehensive sex education is being rolled out into the public schools. This is sex education that is not just in one separate sex ed class, of which you can opt out. It is being taught throughout the curriculum, in math, in science, in history. They are placing graphic gender-bending sex ed in all of these subjects.
And now it is time for definitions and meetings with Dr. Stephen Bitterman, Esquire.
Comprehensive sex education is a sex education instruction method that aims to give students the knowledge, attitudes, skills, and values to make appropriate and healthy choices in their lifestyles. I guess that's good for something. The intention is that this understanding will prevent students from contracting sexually traumatic infections in the future, including HIV and HPV. Well, I mean, that's good, because you don't want diseases in your fucking life. I mean, am I right, folks? CSC is also designed with the intention of reducing teenage and unwanted pregnancies, as well as lowering the rates of domestic and sexual violence. This contributing to a healthier society, both physically and mentally. Because we don't, that's one thing we don't need in the world is more people raping each other and, fucking and having unwanted pregnancies, you dumb blonde. I mean, Christ, what the hell do you want? Do you want kids to not have sex? Make up your mind, you fucking dumb kite. Comprehensive sex education ultimately promotes sexual abstinence as a safer sexual choice for young people. However, CSC curriculums and teachers are still committed to teaching students about the topics connected to future sexual activity and subjects of consent, safe sex, birth control, abortion, and use of condoms. I mean, for God's sakes, woman, if you don't like sex, just tell your kids to basically, if you have sex, you're basically gonna beat them into submission. But then again, you already did that with your fucking teaching how to train up a child book. And they say I'm the fucking crazy old hag.
Now, that is just the biggest lie I've ever heard you spew out of your dumb blonde mouth. Comprehensive sex ed is being taught in math class, history class, and science class. What? No! That is a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. You know what they actually teach in math, science, and history class? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they actually teach, something like math, history, science. You fucking dumb blonde bimbo.
And so, obviously, you can't opt your kid out of all of these subjects. This is outrageous. Enough is enough. We do not send our kids to public schools, and we, taxpayers, do not pay taxes so that kids will learn how to perform oral and anal sex on each other.
The blonde is triggered again, folks. Lady, this isn't the 1950s. The missionary position is not the main position anymore. Anal sex is a thing. Get over it. Oral sex is a thing. Get over it.
Sex ed was supposed to be about teaching kids how to not have sex before marriage, and now it has become a tool of the LGBT agenda to recruit kids and to teach our kids to be promiscuous.
So what you're saying is basically sexual education was originally supposed to be abstinence only, and you honestly think that abstinence reduces teen pregnancies. Yeah, look how good that turned out for you. And it just shows that you and your pathetic cronies aren't even in touch with today's parents. Don't believe me? Well, enjoy. Most Americans want a broad sex education curriculum that teaches the basics from how babies are made to how to put a condom on and how to get tested for STIs. 99% want youth to get information on other STIs in addition to HIV. 98% want youth to be taught about HIV/AIDS. 96% want youth to learn the basics on how babies are made. 94% want the youth to learn how to get tested for HIVs and other STIs. 93% want the youth to be taught about waiting to have sexual intercourse until marriage. 83% want the youth to learn how to put on a condom. Kinda sad, isn't it?
We're fed up. And on April 23rd, parents across the nation and even in other countries are pulling kids out of public schools on April 23rd in protest of this disgusting curriculum.
And I'm just gonna sit back and laugh when this fucking blows up in your damn face.
We can change this, parents. Please take control with us of what's going inside your precious child's mind.
Yeah, like fear-mongering, victim-blaming, and telling a person you're gonna go straight to hell if you masturbate. Or even if you have sex before marriage, too. Because remember, if you even have sex with a woman, you're going to go straight to hell when you die, bitch.
You and I are accountable for what our kids are learning. Follow the page Sex Ed Sit Out, and you'll get lots of information about the protest on April 23rd. Thank you and God bless.
This woman is such an idiotic hypocrite. She claims that she loves and cares for all the kids on the planet of the earth. But yet, while she is saying that, she is supporting freaking legislation and things that want to rid children of proper education. Make up your damn mind, woman. Do you want your kids to be taught how to have safe sex and to prevent STD and AIDS? Or do you want to find out that they are actually pregnant because you pushed abstinence on them? And yet, wonder why they get pregnant, ignoring the fact that you pushed abstinence on them, basically saying birth control is basically abortion pills, and then you even say it's bad to use a condom. All of the bad stuff, in result of all of the stuff that you want to end up doing, will be ending up on your hands. Not the LGBT community, not sex education, not the left, not the liberals. It would end up on your hands. I'm Egghead. Thanks for watching, and good lord. Just good lord. I mean, how old do you think the activist mommy was whenever she got pregnant with her first kid? She probably was a teenager.